Hello and welcome back to another Rage Shadow Legends video. It's been a while since I've done an account update, but we hit a major milestone the other day that I thought I would create a new video and share with all of you. I managed to recently get Faction Wars completed. Yay me. Just pulled out my Lydia and I thought, I'll take a beat, talk about what's been going on. So it's been almost 2 years since I started playing this game. And when I picked it up, I didn't really have any idea what was going on. But I made my first video after completing Arbiter, and I thought, looking at that video now, it's been almost a year, and I thought, Faction Wars is now done. Let's have a look around. So I like to say I've been in Faction Wars purgatory because the amount of just sheer grinding one needs to do to get Faction Wars done is astounding. It's a lot of champions. But here I am at the end, which is great. As far as the account itself, I am almost a free-to-play player. I've spent all of $25 on the game. This was after I got Arbiter, and I thought, I'm enjoying the game. Let's pick up the Battle Pass. So that's what I did. I spent my $25 on the Battle Pass, and nothing else. They didn't do another Battle Pass, so I haven't spent any more money. So I'm pretty close to free to play. If they had another Battle Pass, I'd probably buy it just because it gives you things to do in the game. But they haven't put that out, so I haven't bought it. Also, the game's been going through what I like to call a pay-to-play to a more free-to-play friendly transition. Daily login rewards are now kicking in, which is great. The advanced quests give you another source of resources in the game, also great. The Doom Tower itself is a whole bunch of resources, also great. And they do these daily giveaways in their shop. They're trying to get you to look at the shop to spend some money, which is fine, but they also put their freebies in here, which is excellent. So let's have a look around at my account, and I'll show you what I got. I pulled out all my 60s from the vault, and this is my current set of characters. We just had a 2 times sacred event, and I pulled 21 sacreds, and I managed to get 2 duplicates and a new one. My dupes were Pixneal, which I'd done the fusion, so pulling hero's a dupe, and I got a duplicate Gerptuck, so another fusion champ. Kind of makes me facepalm when I pull duplicates of fusion champs. The only new one I got was Manaya, who I'm not planning on building. But as far as my luck goes, I've been lucky in the area of counterattack champions. I pulled Valkyrie early on, and she's still with me somewhere. There she is. Along with Martyr, I got more relatively recently. And I got Skull Crusher lurking down here somewhere. For the arena, during the last 2x void, I managed to pull this guy. And he's pretty much an arena defense specialist, period. But I ended up building him for my Undead Faction Wars team. So he was pretty cool. And I also have the vaulted Trunda. I also actually have a dupe Tundra, so that's exciting. But she's not quite as well built as I would like. Arena is not a big priority for me. In general, I've avoided building duplicates of champions. Like I don't even have 2 cold hearts. I got the 1 cold heart because that's kind of mandatory. Otherwise, I just try to flush out my faction war teams. Aside from that, just continue looking around the account. I've been very busy with the Great Hall. This is probably farther along than the vast majority of people who play the game. This is just a function of having played the game consistently for a long time and leveling up my Great Hall. Currently, I'm probably about a month away from completing this per these. So I got 5 left. It's about 5 months. And then this will be totally filled up. For anyone who's curious, I would say go accuracy first because I went and filled this out completely, followed by defense, followed by crit damage, followed by resist, then HP, then attack. That would be my 10-20 second advice on the Great Hall. And I pushed everything up to 6. Actually, once I got the accuracy up, then I pushed most things up to 6, and then yeah, I would go from 6 to 10 most of the time. Depends on your champions. Have a look around. Campaign is obviously done. I've completed Nightmare. I don't spend energy farming the campaign. I usually leave it on normal. I spend as little energy as possible. For dungeons, I have okay clear times. I'm not terribly worried about how fast dungeon runs are. I feel progress in the game is more important compared to uh, dungeon clear times. Spider's obviously the fastest, and that's because I got the Royal Guard and the Cold Heart, and that's about it. Otherwise, I don't find dungeon clears all that interesting. Faction Wars, I've already given you a peek at. Arena is kind of a joke. Really, it's just a matter of fighting bots and doing it as fast as you can, right? So having the Arbiter makes that wonderful. I have a Sinesha here for debuff removal, and most people would want to do a Madame Sirius there, but Madame Sirius, even though they've fixed her AI a couple times, still doesn't work very well. 3x3 Arena or Tag Team Arena, terribly named. It's just a gold bar farming bonanza. I just spend my coins killing these guys. I set a defense of nothing. Right? Someone can knock me down. I spend coins, come back up, and I float around gold. Gold 2, gold 3, gold 1. I stay in low gold. Collect bars, and I usually buy just shards. Really, buy the voids. I buy sacred. There's the ancient. I'll buy the accessories. Occasionally, I'll buy energy. It depends on what events are going on, but not super great. Clan boss, I can 2 or 3 key Ultra Nightmare, 1 key Nightmare, and that's good enough for me. I don't have double Man Eater. That would be awesome. I don't even have single Man Eater. That made Ogre and Tribe very difficult, but I managed through it. For the Doom Tower, I'm up to floor 100, but I can't beat this guy yet. He's a challenge at floor 100. Obviously, normal is easy to clear. Hard is not. I can do some of the secret rooms. Some of these secret rooms I've left, I might not ever go back and do. Rare Tech Champions, I get run over. I'm not putting my best gear on Rare Tech Champions just to do that. What was it? Epic. I think this is Epic Blizzardman. Yeah, I'm never doing this room. Like, never, most likely. And that's where we are in the game right now. I just have a bunch of ideas for future videos that I could do because now that I've completed Faction Wars, I'm a little more flexible in terms of what I want to accomplish in the game. Obviously, my next priority would be obviously Doom Tower. For my own goals, I'm going to be working on a team that can beat this boss, but that might take me a little bit. After I can do all 120 floors, then I'm kind of truly free. I've completed all the PvE content in the game, and maybe I'll see what I can do in terms of arena combinations. My champion roster is pretty decent. I have some. Actually, go poke around in the vault. The vault, I have a few arena champions that I could probably do some shenanigans with. We'll see. But as far as other ideas for videos, I follow other raid content creators as well, and people like Stu Gaming, Hail Hades, Ash, Cold Brew. Some of their content's very hard to relate to because they have so many resources. I'm doing pretty good on resources. I set myself kind of a floor of 10,000 gems just to keep in reserve, so I can kind of burn through fusion events if I need to. So with that reserve, no fusion is going to cause me a problem. But so I kind of float, between 10,000 and 12,000 gems, and just kind of maintain there. But the the content those big YouTubers put out, hard to relate to those guys sometimes. They, especially when they do their single champion reviews, give you a very quick example. Um, if you were struggling with a stage like Ice Column, well, who would be good for what's usually the problem with Ice Column early on? Problem I had with Ice Column early on was debuff cleansing, and a Reliquary Tender is basically where you want to go. So people will do a review on Reliquary Tender and say, "Oh yeah, she's great for this, that, and the other thing." But there are alternatives to Reliquary Tender, right? So what are those alternatives? Well, one of them is Sky Touch Shaman, who I don't have. Actually, no, I do have her, but she's in my vault. Haven't touched her. Another good alternative, especially for stage 20, would be Smash Lord. You can remove your debuffs and put up a block debuffs. And another one is someone I pulled in the last 2X is a Raglan. And I really want to get to her at some point, but haven't quite got there yet. And so where you'd use these alternatives, look at champions that do sort of the same things in raid, and kind of giving you a little bit of insight into what the trade-offs might be. So I really think you kind of have to look at a champion and then compare it to what are the alternatives. Because the biggest question everyone has in this game is, who should I build next, right? And I have that question as well. So I'm always asking myself that. Uh, I could also do a bunch of rants about the game. I won't do that here. And as far as my immediate plans, since I mentioned I was going up the Doom Tower, I gotta finally kind of bite the bullet and build an Armiger for floor 100 for the Scarab Lord. I probably need to build a High Katoon as well. I was really hoping for Lysandra at some point, but oh well. We'll build up the Armiger and we'll keep pushing up the Doom Tower. And if folks are interested, I can report back on that progress. But until then, that's the account update, and hopefully this helps you out. If you have any questions or comments, let me know below, and I will do what I can to answer you. Take care and have a good day.